Any review of the brand new 2010 Land Rover LR4 is really a review of two cars. There's the take me to work on-road car, and there's the let's go have some fun in the mud off-road car. Let's start with the on-road car. Normally getting this shot where the camera is right where you see it is really difficult because in most cars, the car just jostles and the camera shakes up and down. But in the Land Rover, well, you can tell the suspension is so well set up that the camera is steady. Okay, pretty steady. Now there's no denying the fact that this new Land Rover is a big, heavy, 7-person SUV. But what Land Rover did was they put a 375 horsepower engine from the Jaguar XF into it. And I gotta tell you, it's really, really good. Especially in the twisty parts that we're on right now. Feels like a much smaller car, and the car's suspension, well, it handles these turns with ease. Land Rover features one of the easiest to use suspension setups in the business. Just twist the dial to match the pavement you're on. Can you tell how quiet it is in here? Because I certainly can. I have to say this Land Rover is probably one of the best riding and one of the quietest SUVs I've ever tested. Now that's one dirty Colorado Land Rover. Let's see how muddy we can get this one. So what makes Land Rover so off-road capable? Is it off-road capable?
They are very off-road capable. Going back, they were the first ones to really put coil springs on an off-road vehicle. It took years and years before manufacturers like Jeep would follow that.
So before I take this car into any of the gnarly stuff, give me some tips.
Well, look ahead.
Okay.
Figure out your path. The saying that Land Rover likes to go by is as slow as possible, as fast as necessary. You don't need speed when you're off-roading. It's more about picking your line and technique.
So now it was my turn to get this $54,000 car dirty. I have to be honest, I was a bit nervous, but hey, if the guy with the dog can do it, so can I. Off-road, the Land Rover proved to be much more capable than the driver. You know, this is about as much fun as you can have off-road. This car is so supremely capable that even in these deep, very deep ruts, it feels like I'm sitting on a pillow. I'm impressed. I am seriously impressed. But before I get too carried away, there are some significant downsides to this newest Land Rover. Gas mileage is breathtakingly low at a combined 14 miles to the gallon. And I'm not sure that Land Rover has their quality issues behind them. My pre-production car sticker said it came with a backup camera. The car didn't have a backup camera. That's a bit worrisome on a car given to the media for testing. So, who says you can't have your cake and eat it too? Because in a Land Rover LR4, you get a supple ride on the road, and when it's time to get dirty and muddy, you can do that too. I'm Mica, about to get muddy and dirty in a Land Rover LR4 for TFLcar.com.